Hello and welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Prussian faction. We're at war with Spain at the moment, using the Darthmod. If I just show the diplomatic relationships, we're only at war with Spain at the moment, although obviously the Dutch hate us. So we're going to need to provoke them into a war at some stage because they're allied with the Austrians, who actually are not that badly disposed towards us. So we want to keep them as friendly as possible for as long as possible. We're going to have to attack them eventually once we've destroyed the Dutch. But we'll try and take people one at a time here in this game. We don't try to attack everyone. So we need to take Madrid out. Really am puzzling what to do here because this is it's got a fortification and a stack of 20 troops in it. All very good actually. The morale is bad, but obviously they're going to be sitting up top walls fighting at us. I'm really toying with auto-resolving, to be honest, but I'll have to have a think about that. I can't wait too long because diplomatically the Dutch may attack us and Britain's looking a bit vulnerable. And also the Austrians may actually join in and attack Brandenburg if the Dutch attack us. So we need to control and get the initiative there diplomatically and cause the Dutch to attack us, which obviously means the Austrians won't. And also there was an army around here somewhere. I don't know where. There was a Spanish army that speed things up, but of course the Spanish are at war with the the Spanish are at war with the Dutch, so maybe it's heading north. So it's going to be one of those cases where probably it's going to be better to auto-resolve. Let's auto-resolve. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, well, alright. That's not too bad. We haven't lost any actual units. Not that we can do anything to repair them. There's only got 25 left. We haven't lost any units by the looks of it. Okay. Right, over here we need to try and I'm gonna move over towards. I don't think we can move the artillery. No, the artillery doesn't have the same range as the cavalry and infantry, so we're gonna take that off there. I'm assuming they've got garrisons here. So what I'm going to do, not stacks, by that I mean they haven't got huge stacks. Let's have a look. So let's start over here. We'll have a see. The French are my allies. Let's see what's happening. You see, oh right, they haven't got much there, so we can probably send a unit over. Let's have a look what's in Naples. Oh, actually, let's look what's in Sardinia first. Again, not much. And what's that in Naples? Just a garrison we've got there, maybe a 10 units, maybe less. Same thing here, likes of it. Yeah, so we can probably go over and attack those. Let's go down here. Let's sit here. Maybe that'll draw off any. I don't think he's got any units around, any more stacks. Whoa! Gosh, there's a lot of guard troops here. We definitely need to try and finish off those other territories as soon as possible. Right, so we need to. I don't like to divide up armies, but we're going to have to. Let's get on board the ship. Let's move round to. This is the army that's going to go up to here, and we're going to try and provoke the French into supporting us against them. Can he actually? He can go down. Can he? We can't actually get anywhere safe, so we're gonna. He's got some ships here. 5th rates. Okay. Right. Let's go down here. See if we can escape. Right. What else have we got here? We need to look at our army, look at our troops. Sorry about that. Let's have a look. We need to probably divide this into two. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay, so let's move them into there. Then we'll pick them up with a ship. Let's put them on board. Okay, that's fine. Let's head over towards, where are we going to go? Let's go towards Naples. It's going to take another turn, so we're going to have to risk war with the Dutch at some stage in the next turn. Can we actually... Right, so we can get in here, we can save this ship. Okay. I think we should be okay there. He hasn't got fortifications. It's going to be a close run thing. We've got like, well, actually 209. I don't know how that's ended up 209. We've got like 300 odd cavalry, which should be fine. And they want to take out yeah, okay, that's got nearly 300 cavalry. Okay, it's looking quite balanced. Let's put a ship here, pick them up. Put these guys on board, and we're going to head in towards Sardinia. Let's go across, land here. I hope he doesn't have a stack there. We're going to have to be careful if he does. We might be able to bring the other guys over, though. That's a possibility. These guys, once they've taken this out, we might be able to move them over and support the attack. Right, okay, he can't get in there, unfortunately. Right, okay, we've got to decide what we're going to do with the rest of this fleet. I think I know what I'm going to do. Actually, it's going to move back to Britain. Initially, we're going to move a ship to here. Pick up these guys. Not this turn. We're going to need them to stay there this turn, but we need a ship ready. They can't do anything. Maybe we can move the whole fleet. I think we're going to move the whole fleet back to Britain. Back to here. Let's do that. Because there's a big Dutch presence here, which could be quite embarrassing to face. Actually, what can we get most of these guys in? We do seem to have a slight problem that we can't actually get a full... Alright, so that's it. We can only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14 ships amongst the Prussians, so it's a bit awkward. Let's move these guys round to here, and then we'll see if we can repair them, which we can. I'm acutely aware that the Dutch are a real danger, especially as they have a fleet and an army here, which will be a bit unfortunate to face. But we've got the army down here in Portugal that we're going to move up to here and then back to Portsmouth or Bristol as soon as we can. Probably Portsmouth. Right, I don't think there's anything more I can do. No, I don't think there is in Europe. Let's have a look over here in... Oh, we captured the region of Spain. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Over here, we've got an army coming down to here, and got a ship there ready to pick them up. I'm wondering about splitting that army up so we can go for Gran Colombia, so we can attack. Once we've got rid of this Spanish, we could maybe divide our army in two. I think we'd be fairly safe doing that, but in that case I need another ship. Right, diplomatically, let's see if we can raise some money. I only need like 500 for a sloop or something. Do you want to give them fire by rank? I did say I wouldn't do that, but we'll see. See if they sit still for this. Did they accept that or not? I assume they didn't. Okay, alright, we'll go for... Give them the wedge and that. Give them the wedgie. No, I'm not going to give them. I'm not going to give them fire by rank. We'll keep that to ourselves. We won't give that to anyone else because they'll probably trade it to one of our enemies. Oh, I'm not really interested. Who else can we? Try Poland. Perhaps they'll sit still for Let's give them a couple because they're actually doing quite badly, I think. We want that. See if we can get it. I did say not give them fire by rate. Let's try that. Good. Okay, that's good. Now we'll try and get some money from the Russians. Canister. Go for that. We'll try and get that. Okay, so we need to be a bit more realistic perhaps. Let's try that. Good, so we've got enough to build. We're going to build a brig. Where can we build it? Let's build it in slight risk, so they'll probably raid that port now. Sloop, that's the cheapest. And then we'll go back to Europe, come actually repair. It's very essential that I use every penny to try and get this fleet up to nearly 2,500, nearly 3,000, but that's better than nothing. Okay, I think it's the end of the turn. It's going to be fingers crossed that we don't have a problem with 8,000 nearly. That's fine. That's fine. I do wonder about maybe pushing the tax rate up for one turn. What would that do in terms of money? Wow, that would screw everyone over, wouldn't it? What would be 17,000? We're going to do that for one turn and see if there's a revolt. We'll just see what happens. We're going to need all that money to repair those armies and the fleet. This is the turn on. Oh, that was good. They didn't do anything by the looks of it. The Dutch. Right, opted to intercept. Do you want to intercept? Yeah, I think we do actually. And they've got to come towards us. Let's fight this. I know the Spanish are going to be gone soon, so maybe it's a bit of a waste of time doing this. But we'll try and use artillery and minimise our losses. They probably would attack us anyway, to be honest. Or they'd move into the fortress, the garrison of Cuba Havana. Okay, let's see what we're doing here, what terrain's like. It's always intriguing me, always exciting bit this when it's loading up and you're waiting to find out what the terrain is going to be like. Because remember, he's coming towards me, he's attacking us. And we have a very good army here actually. Oh, pretty much flat by the looks of it. Oh, getting some weird graphical effects here. So let's make sure he has to walk the greatest distance possible under the fire of our cannons. Bit of a town here actually. Maybe we can use that. Remember, he has no artillery as such. Let's use that. Did we actually move in there? We did, it just doesn't show the flag yet. Okay. Oh, can't seem to deploy effectively there. Oh, we can't deploy there because we're outside our zone. Okay, that's not too bad. Just put those guys a bit further along there. And let's look at these guys. Let's deploy them just a bit further back, I think. A little bit further back. Obviously there's a terrain effect that's causing us a problem. I need to move my artillery a bit further back, I think. We don't want to be firing our own guys. The general back here. Okay, we've got some very good cavalry actually. Whoops. Okay, we're going to put all of our cavalry on this flank over here. Let's put these guys back here as a reserve. I think we're ready to roll. Let's go. Let's go for it. Maybe we can take out his best units. Let's have a look and see where they are. Oh, he did have good artillery. That's annoying. Let's move up our cavalry over here. Okay, well we're hitting them straight away, so... Is he deployed? He is deployed. Let's keep hitting these guys. So I always worry about the efficacy of wearing white suits. It does tend to... So he just damaged his own troops. He's killed 6 of his own troops there, I think. Horse guards are in reserve at the moment. Do I need them to be in reserve? I'm going to move them over here. Don't want to be damaged. Well, actually, let's move them over here. How are we doing? Cavalry are moving up. Continue to hit these artillery. Okay, that's weird. He's actually aiming for someone in the middle of the town, which seems a bit strange to me. Is he aiming for these guys? Nope. That's really weird. Okay, so we need to... I don't think we've got much room to manoeuvre here, to be honest. Let's run. I'm going to take a volley from these guys. Really seem to be doing very much, to be honest. But he may well move forward. He is coming forwards, but not very effectively, to be honest. He's kind of still derping about a bit. Okay, we're going to bring our cavalry through in this woodland, bring them around on the flank of these guys. Doesn't seem to really know what to do. We're gonna move forwards. We're gonna advance. Let's advance. Let's advance on the guy. Away we go. Get some guys up. We don't really need to defend here at all, to be honest. Let's move up the reserve. Although saying that, we will keep some by the... We've got some cavalry, we've got the general's bodyguard, we've got these guys as well. Second horse guards. So we're positioning nicely on his flank here. Still shelling his artillery. Not that effectively, to be honest. Okay. That's all going well. Just form these up into brigade. Gonna form this brigade up on this hill over here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's just taking it at the moment, which is good for us. Not really doing much damage to them, to be honest. Let's get these guys over here. Really want to form up behind him if we can. Let the infantry start to fire on them. We're going to halt. It does seem to be attacking now, so we're going to let's run these guys to get them in flanking fire. I think we can possibly charge in, to be honest. These colonial guys are moving in. Let's take out his artillery first. That's all to the artillery, so it's firing on their guys here. This big clump. Let's just slightly alter the angle. Let's run so that we can get into firing positions quickly. These guys around here. Time for cavalry action. Just going to roll up his flank. Oh, let's turn the artillery off because it seems to be firing on my own guys, which is not a good thing. So let me move these guys round so we can flank fire these guys. We want to try and kill as many of these guys as possible. We're not going to catch the light guys. This is good stuff. I'm surprised these guys haven't actually... I would have thought they would have routed. That's what I'm trying to say. Being attacked from the rear and volleyed from the front. Alright, let's stop volleying. That's coming here. Yeah, it's all going very well. There's not really any real problems, to be honest. Straightforward kind of battle. Let's go after those guys. We really want to try and finish these guys off if we can. Okay, it's all going very well. Yeah, we shan't catch the colonial dragoons. Let's charge in. We should be able to get these guys. Any of the foot troops we should be able to attack. We've got their general now, which is good. I shall speed things up in a moment or two. Oh, that's better than I thought actually. We did catch that colonial, those colonial guys. Okay, John's bodyguard. So these guys probably need a bit of a hand actually. Let's charge in. Actually resisting quite well, those guys. Guys come over and help. Oh, they're gone now. That's good. Let's continue because we want to kill as many as possible. Shall speed things up in a moment. Don't think we're going to catch the light horse. We can try it. Let's speed things up. Okay, we're getting anywhere here. Let's have a look. Okay, we might be able to bring those guys back. It's just a question of chasing them down now. I think we're almost there. Let's have a look. These guys I think are going to escape. Yep. Okay. Good. Things are progressing in the New World for the Prussian Empire. Is there any guys left? Where are there some guys? Can't actually see if there's any. Oh, there we go. Couldn't see anyone left. Right. Okay, so that probably means we can get Cuba. Get it this turn? Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, it's the AI's turn, isn't it? Right, that's interesting. Looks like the Spanish army has gone north, which is good. There's two stacks there that will cause us problems if they were head south. And so we've got away with this turn again. The Dutch haven't attacked us. We're only at war. Okay, that's bad, isn't it? We need to do that and do that. Let's have a look at our research and development. What's going on here? Wow, Salamanca. Let's get rid of that. We'll produce that as a... well, it's a classical university of which we don't have many. I think, do we have any actually? Oh, we have Evora. So that's... Right, in the interests of public order, we're going to need to do some work here. You can see why I wanted to... 4,800, wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, something down here. Got quite a lot of disorder here still. Do we need to take this out of... Oh gosh, minus 12. Wow, don't think there's any way back from this, is... Oh, right. Okay, if we exempt from tax, so it's all taxation. 2,500. 2,300. Okay, right. I don't think the artillery is going to make a lot of difference, to be honest. Minus 10. Okay, well, it was worth trying. Okay, they can stay there anyway, ready to be picked up by sea. Okay, so we're building... We need to rebuild this army because there's still 2 stacks to the north of us. It's going to be very expensive. Wow, well, that money's gone actually. Let's stick the taxes back to where they were. Of course, yeah. I've just realised why Tangier was so anti us. Let's have a look. Okay, we can actually get some money back. That's fine, and probably... Yes, that's fine. That's alright. We can actually move. Do we need to replenish this army? It's nicely replenished already, actually. Let's move up to here. Minus 4. Okay. Do we need to destroy Evora? Destroying Salamanca. Evora is the one that's doing... Yeah, it's unfortunate. Mind you, we are replenishing or replacing these. Plus 4 to repression. I think we've got to move this army back. It's got to come back to... It's got to come back to Britain, to be honest. Okay, let's get back as quickly as we can. Let's get back to here. We need to... Gosh, so many calls on my money. 2,000 odd. Right. Okay. We obviously need to have these fully replenished. Let's replenish this guy. Let's get the army off. I'm happier now that we've actually got an army here. Move this to Oxford. We'll leave him there for the moment. You can cover London and some of the ports as well if you've got him there. That's replenishing. That's all replenishing. The Dutch have a tremendous fleet actually here. Oh, look, it's got a second rate now. Damn. Assume that's from here actually. Oh well, when we capture it, that'll be ours. We'll be able to make second-rate ships. That's the way to look at it, isn't it? Yeah, this is all the information because of the taxes that we put up. Okay, right, there's not much more we can do there. We need to save some more money because we're going to launch some attacks now on some of the other territories. What's this here? Got a 5th rate. We're liable to suffer a rebellion here, aren't we? But let's... Can we move down here and force them out? Let's move down here and force them out. Okay. Be nice to capture those 2 ships actually, if we could. We're going to keep that army in there. There's a fortification there as well, so I'm quite happy once that's up to strength. We should be quite able to resist the these 2 armies, which presumably are suffering attrition, are they? Let's have a look. Their flags are quite mottled, aren't they? Let's... So we've got this guy here. We need to attack. This guy here. We need to attack. Let's go with this one first. Let's see if we can get there. See if we get intercepted. Right, okay. Right, we should win this. I know it's a naughty way of doing it, but we're going to use the French to get it for us. So I'm just going to auto-resolve this, I think. Hopefully we won't die. Okay, most of those were French troops that were lost. Good. Now I've got this... Oh, actually, I'm sure we had some damage there. Let's repair that. Let's repair him. So the French got that for us, really, to be honest. Let's attack here. Oof. That's going to be all... Mind you, they're all... Let's see if we can... No, actually, it was just a thought. Let's see. I should have tried to see if they would surrender, actually, there. Let's see if these guys will surrender. No, so we're going to have to fight these out. Right, these are both going to be quite difficult battles, I think. But I think we should be able to win both of them. Over here we've got 2 ships. Right, okay, we need a port actually into which we can sail and repair. Port intact it is. Okay, so we could actually come back and repair our ships. We would obviously come back and take that ship out at some stage. So take the army that we split up around here with one of these ships, would come back and... Alright, gosh, expensive, isn't it? So that 17,000 didn't last very long, did it? Give these 2 back. Keep 1 ship over here to act as a transport to collect all these guys once we've taken out the Spanish guys. Let's see if we can repair. Yes, we can. That's good. That's good. Right. Something over here. Move these guys into here. Put them on board. So it's a risk, but we'll need to move all of them in. Come down to... Oh, Hispaniola got a lot of troops. Right, okay, how to do this? Right, okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go to here initially. See if we can... Oh, we need to replenish this army as well, don't we? So we can get these guys to surrender, which they've done, which is good. They'll actually be... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much in the way out. Gosh, that 18,000 didn't go very far, did it? Okay, Navy. Right, so we're going to split these guys up. Right, or are we? Or are we? Right, am I being too greedy here? He's got almost a stack there again. In fact, he has got a stack. So maybe we won't attack here. We'll use this army to come across. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to dump the army. Move the ship out. I hope that this ship will be able to reach New Granada and Caracas with any luck, can they? Let's have a look. Oof, they may be able to hit Caracas but not New Granada. Okay, well that's okay, we can do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. Put the army back on board ship. We come down here and attack. It's a shame we're very close, but we just can't quite reach it. So the Caracas and oh, that was risky. I should have really looked to see what was down there first. So we can't attack here this go. We're going to move off to here. We may get sunk actually, it's quite possible because of these guys here. We're going to Move our ship into here, 47 rate. Okay, nothing more to do in North America at the moment. We'll take out the remaining Spanish colonies, which will make these surrender. And I'll turn to pirates, I believe, these guys will turn to pirates. We'll use this army to come down and take out the pirates. This army will split into two, 10 will attack here, and 10 will attack here. And then we'll move up the coast here, take out Guatemala and Panama, and then we'll maybe attack. No, actually, we're going to need to provoke the war, so probably as soon as we've taken out these two territories, we'll move north and attack the 13 colonies. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Right, back to Europe. Region captured, region captured. Right, okay, I think I'll fight these two battles at the beginning of the next episode. Oh, I've got Austrian troops there. The allies of the Italians. I'm just going to have a look and see who's at war with who. Austria, they're at war with France, Dagestan, Huron Wyandotte, Barbary States, Poland, Venice, Mughal Empire, and the Dutch are their allies. French are allies of Huron Wyandotte, Prussia, and Poland, Lithuania, and Russia. They're not doing too well, are they? They've only got like 2 territories in Europe, I think, Iceland and Savoy. Probably the Dutch are going to take them out soon, I would think, but hopefully Iceland will remain intact. Okay, Mughal Empire, France, 13 colonies. Ottomans are unfriendly as well, 52, but it's obviously the Dutch that were the real problem. 211 now. We may only have one more turn in which to prepare for war against the Dutch. That means I may have to curtail my adventures down here. I'll maybe try and take out here. I'll take out Caracas, or maybe we maybe split this, send 10 up to the north. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to attack the 13 colonies, provoke the war, and then hopefully that'll drag the I'm sure with the 212, 210 hate index against us, I'm sure the Dutch will only be too willing to attack, and that will leave the Austrians isolated. It means the Dutch and the Austrians won't attack us, just the Dutch. Right, okay, thanks for your attention. Thanks for your time watching this game. So it's getting very interesting, actually, that some of the diplomatic problems that we're facing. I haven't really expanded that much in Europe so far, although we are obviously taking out Spain. And we've taken out England and Denmark and Sweden, so I have expanded a lot, actually. That's wrong. I have actually expanded quite a lot. But not where people normally would think of probably Prussia expanding. We haven't done much against our traditional enemies, people like Poland and Austria, but we shall be attacking them. I have no doubt of that. We'll be taking out Austria fairly soon. Because it looks as if the Austrians seem to be suffering a bit of a problem. Don't have that many territories. It certainly will be, although they've got Poland from the Polish. Let's see, but the Dutch are not going to be a pushover by any means, I don't think, especially with their fleets. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye for now.